extending as far as 25 miles. As we ascend the westerly arc, you will have great views over the English Channel to the south, and of course northerly panoramic views across the city of Brighton and Hove and beyond. Some of the sights to look out for include the Palace Pier, now known as Brighton Pier, right next to us, which opened in 1899. And beyond, the ruins of the legendary West Pier, built in 1866, whose magnificent concert hall saw performances by Sir Edward Elgar, and was also a location for the 1973 film Carry On Girls. Looking to the west and the north, there are many notable sights. The Royal Pavilion, a former royal residence dating from 1787, designed of Wales, who later became King George IV. The Prince is said to have had a tunnel dug from the pavilion to his girlfriend's house nearby, laying the foundations for Brighton's first ever Dirty Weekend. It was subsequently used for holidays by Queen Victoria and is now open to the public. To the northwest is Brighton's original town hall. It's easy to spot with its Ionic and Doric columns years. A little way along the seafront to the west lies the historic and sumptuous Grand Hotel, built in 1862, whose guests have included Ronald Reagan, Lady Thatcher, Napoleon III of France and President Kennedy of America. Just along from there is the impressive Brighton Metropole Hotel, which was built in 1890. It has 340 bedrooms, one of which was occupied by Oscar Wilde on more than one occasion. Ahem. Popular since Victorian times, the huge pebble beach below stretches for several miles and certainly wakes you up. In fact, even the young Winston Churchill swam here regularly whilst a schoolboy in Hove. Further along to the west, you can see Hove Lawns with the angel statue dedicated to the city's nurses. This also marks the border between Brighton and Hove. A few miles further west, you can see the tall chimney of Shoreham Power Station, Shoreham Harbour, and beyond that, along the coast, is the town of Worthing. On a clear day, you can see the pier. Just across the gardens from Brighton Pavilion lies the Brighton Dome, host to the 1974 Eurovision Song Contest, which launched ABBA into superstardom with their artists, celebrities, composers, posers, inspiration to authors, pre-Raphaelites, engineers such as Brunel, business minds such as Dame Anita Roddick. A city surrounded by beautiful countryside, the South Downs National Park, recognised as an area of outstanding natural beauty. The views near Devil's Dyke were said by the painter Constable to be the finest he had ever witnessed. Obviously, that was before the Brighton Wheel. Well, I'm going to keep quiet for a moment and let you enjoy the scenery. A little way along the seafront to the west lies the historic and sumptuous Grand Hotel, built in 1862, whose guests have included Ronald Reagan, Lady Thatcher, Napoleon III of France and President Kennedy of America. Just along from there is the impressive Brighton Metropole.